One of the questions we get asked quite a bit at ServiceReef is how do you control admins for a short-term trip? And we really understand that this can be a pain point or a stress point because there are so many different ways that you could divide out what permissions I want to give to each individual. So what ServiceReef allows you to do is have a lot of granularity on the controls that you're going to give to each person that would be managing a trip. So there are organization admins, and if you're an org admin, then you have access to everything within the trips. But then there are trip admins. So I can come in and I can make someone a global trip administrator, which is going to give them access to everything, or I can come in and specify certain things I want to give them access to. So, for example, they can manage general details, they can manage meetings, the marketing, they can have access to manage and manipulate the application. You might want to say that they have permission to view certain things on finances, but not other things. So this is where it really gets into, or we see this used most often, where people would say, I want to give the person ability to manage participants, and then maybe their approvals, but I don't want them seeing the donation details, or I don't want them seeing the fundraising for the people. You might keep that more as an internal function or tool. And you might give an admin the ability to manage communications, but you don't want them to add other admins and so on. So there are a whole series of admin permissions. And just so you can have as many admins per short-term trip as you would like. A lot of times those look like team leaders, but you might have someone that is helping to run logistics that has access to certain things, and a team leader has access to other things. And it really depends on how you want to break this down for your organization.